Skylar Mack's vacation to the Cayman Islands got an unexpected court-ordered extension. The 18-year-old pre-med student from Georgia is serving a 4-month jail sentence after pleading guilty to breaking her 14-day isolation period required by the government for visitors.
She cries. She just wants to come home. She knows she made a mistake. She owns up to that, but she's pretty hysterical right now.
According to her attorney, Mack arrived in the Cayman Islands last month to visit her boyfriend, Vanji Ramgeet, testing negative before she left and negative again when she arrived. 2 days into her isolation period, they attended a jet ski competition together, Mack leaving her monitoring device at home.
It's not like her to make this kind of a mistake. But, she knows she screwed up. She knows she should have to pay for it.
Mack and Ramgeet were charged and initially sentenced to community service and a fine. But a prosecutor argued the punishment was too lenient and the sentences were changed to jail time.
This particular sentence would have a particularly harsh effect on her, and the court ought to have considered the individual before it, not just the crime.
Mack isn't the first visitor to break COVID-19 rules in the Cayman Islands, but she and her boyfriend are the first to be sentenced to new, harsher penalties. Just weeks before, a Canadian couple was reportedly ordered to pay $2,400 in fines for breaking the rules. Days after Mack and Ramgeet's sentencing, the governor of the Cayman Islands made this plea online.
All of us have to show individual and collective responsibility if we're going to effectively deal with this pandemic.
Mack's family just wants her home.
We're not asking for her to get an exception. We're asking for her not to be the exception.
Skylar is the last person we thought something like this would happen to. And the fact that this can happen to a kid like her is scary.
Both Mack and Ramgeet apologized in court, each with a letter. Mack writing, "I made the biggest mistake of my life so far. I want to take this opportunity to express my deepest apologies to both the government and the community of the Cayman Islands." Ramgeet writing, "I should have known better than to put our community at risk as I did." Mack's family says she's tested negative for COVID-19 several times since arriving on Grand Cayman and believes the island nation is making an unfair example out of her.